just sitting here trying to understand why I look this good and I am this single. Like, I have my own money, I have my own mind, I have my own business, but I don't have my own man. Like, how?
Like, everything you need to attract the man you're born with.
Yeah.
Just don't be annoying. Don't be be cute. Go to the gym. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself attractive. And that's it. And you'll get a guy that will take you seriously and maybe marry you.
Let me tell y'all something, right? Because y'all starting to get us confused. Y'all starting to get us fucking confused, all right? We're not gold diggers. We're independent women, right? So if you are an independent woman and you do everything by yourself, you're alone, you're singular. Do you think an independent woman would want a man to drop himself in the middle of her fucking life?
No guy wants a woman who's like, I'm independent. The second you start saying that to a man, you know what they think of? Girls' night out. She's always going to be talking to guy friends on the phone. She's going to want her own separate life, doing God knows she's going to vacation and be doing God knows what when I'm...
So I'm going through a bit of a phase right now where I'm a little bit sad and lonely. So instead of looking for a relationship, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a puppy.
Let me tell y'all something, right? Because y'all starting to get us confused. Y'all starting to get us fucking confused, all right? We're not gold diggers. We're independent women, right? So if you are an independent woman and you do everything by yourself, you're alone, you're singular, you're not with a mother ain't around you by yourself, right? All right, catch this. Now, as a singular woman, independent woman, right? You clearly already been doing everything by yourself. You used to being alone. You've mastered being alone, and you do everything by yourself. You take care of yourself. You provide and nurture yourself. And this is what gets me, right? Because this is what gets me, right? Okay. Independent women, already scheduled, routine. Everything is up to par and consistent, right? You're pampering, you're taking care of yourself, providing for yourself, by yourself. So why the do you think an independent woman would want a man to drop himself in the middle of her fucking life that does not even know how to participate or does not feel any obligation to want to do these things for this woman who's already been doing these things for herself, by herself? But you want to be alone with me together? Boy, if you don't get the...
Hey there. Well, this is really interesting. Most of the ladies complaining that they have everything, a house, business, but they don't have a man and they want to know why. So we've all listened to what they gotta say. First, let's go to the comment section and see, the community's opinions on all of these. Then I'll wrap up at the end. So we have, she just told me everything I need to know about her. Her anger is the result of her inability to get a man. Yeah, there may be many reasons. Anger is one of them, attitude, and a whole lot of reasons, but I don't think all of these ladies, they've got anger issues. So there must be something peculiar with, I will say there must be some kind of a common denominator that's really making this man not to wife up or date these successful women. The most masculine woman I've ever seen. Wow, I think that is a big factor to women being too becoming more masculine, and there may be several reasons for that. Perhaps there are many men who are not present in the house, as a result of single mothers raising babies, and they have to be both the man and the woman in the house.
So I'm going through a bit of a phase right now where I'm a little bit sad and lonely. So instead of looking for a relationship, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a puppy. I would just like to address something. So recently I posted something about how I can be really lonely being single sometimes. And so many people responded being like, well, just learn to love yourself and, work on yourself, and then the right person will come along. And while I appreciate that and all, I do love myself, and I have worked on myself for years so I can truly love myself and love my own company and my alone time and everything else. But that doesn't mean that I can't also be lonely sometimes and want to share my life with someone. So, the next time someone says something like that, just know that it might be slightly insulting when your only response is just work on yourself and someone will come along.
Well, I think this mindset of being a perfect 10, like, they've got no issues around them, like they're beautiful and they've got everything. I think that's it's really deterring men. Not many men have got the courage to approach someone who thinks or feels like she's a 10. You really do scare men out there. But anyway, let's go to the comment section as usual. It's a fun part. Let's see what the community have to say. The thing that women call loneliness, we call solitude. And whereas they fear it, we cherish it. This is one of our leverage, one of our strength. Yeah, it may surprise you, but I think most men, especially nowadays, they really do prefer solitude because they must have heard or have experienced that most women are full of drama and they'll definitely ruin your life and stuff like that. But that's not true in every case, but I don't blame them for seeing things like that. When women say they feel lonely, most likely it's because the man she wants does not want her. We said it this almost every day. It's coming up over and over, but nobody seems to learn any lessons because I think especially the women, you should take heed to what these men are saying. I think you should consider them and try to take them seriously. Every man is saying this should mean something to you. So I think that it's time for you to, I'll say, lower your guard down. I have learned over time that men want peace and value a woman who is their peace and doesn't stress them out. I've been fortunate to be very quick learner and listen to many different men's point of view. I mean, it's like this lady read my mind, just like I was saying in the previous comment. You need to lower your guard down and listen to what these men have to say. They got their own opinion too, and I think you can learn something, one or two. It's vice versa. The men too. They are. I think most of the men have actually listened to what the women have got to say and what they've got to offer, and they've seen that it's no good for them. That's why they choose to be lonely and want to be themselves. So I think it's time for the ladies to now to listen to the men and see why they have choose to be that way and try to mitigate the circumstance. So yeah, it goes both ways. Women are meant to help you distress, not for you to chase and be stressed. Wow, this is some rhyme. I don't know if this is a lady or a gentleman, but this needs to be on a rap song. He needs a verse in one of Tupac's songs. Anyway, yeah, this makes sense. But it all boils down to it's the same thing everyone is saying. Men want their peace. They are, they want when they come home, they are distressed by, having a good home, a home where there's not too much nagging and all those dramas and stuff like that. Okay, this comment is having the view of the woman. A man needs to be a unicorn dancing monkey wizard, and a woman needs to know how to do her makeup and hair to get compliments and get noticed. So her man knows what a price he has. Let me tell you, ladies, men, they cherish what they have. So if, let's just say you were dating and you were looking blush and looking good, taking care of yourself all the time, then when you marry, you turn around and get lazy and you don't do any of that anymore. Well, one thing you need to know is a man likes to give compliments to his wife or his girl. So it's very important for you to give him a reason to do that. A woman is a man's pride, naturally. So we're proud to actually, flaunt you out there. So like, you see, look at the type of girl I have, look at the type of woman I got married to. So if you don't represent that, it tends to really, really, deflates the man.
No guy wants a woman who's like, I'm independent. The second you start saying that to a man, you know what they think of? Girls' night out. She's always going to be talking to guy friends on the phone. She's going to want her own separate life, doing God knows, she's going to vacation and be doing God knows what when I'm not there. That means that you don't want to have to account to him for what you're doing. You're looking to do something probably that you shouldn't be doing, or that you would be doing single, but you shouldn't be doing in a relationship. That's all they hear. That whole like, oh, I'm an independent woman. They're like, next. Bye. See you later.
Also, what the hell is wrong with going out with the girls? Do you want your wife to have exclusively male friends? Or do you just not want your wife to have any friends at all? Well, I think this lady has got it wrong, or she has just misread the situation. It's not like the man does not want his wife, or I'll say his girlfriend, to have any male friends or whatever. But if you as a lady place yourself in situations where you're very vulnerable to promiscuity, then I think that's just what will happen. That's what we are saying. So as a man trying to protect his wife or his girlfriend, is his responsibility. It's not about them being jealous. He looks at it as his responsibility to make sure that you're okay when you're out there. Independent woman screams, I don't even want a man. Well, we've heard this a lot. Even Beyonce sang about the independent woman. But I think she's been married now for over 20 years or so. I mean, considering from the time we were girlfriend and boyfriends. But yet, she sang independent woman. So, ladies, I think it's time for you to start making your own decisions and don't listen to some of these celebrities. They're doing opposite of what they preach. Only insecure men needs to control their women. Well.
So I'm just sitting here trying to understand why I look this good and I am this single. Like, I have my own money, I have my own mind, I have my own business, but I don't have my own man. Like, how?
So I think I'll wrap this up here with this lady. I mean, she really needs to study a man. She needs to know a man is not attracted to her money, to her appearance. It's what she's got inside. It's the attitude. It's a temperament. A lot of other things. So don't think you go out there being trying to be successful that you owe a man. No, a man is not drawn to that. A man is drawn to a lady who give him that inner peace, a lady who will give him that comfort when he comes home, because we are all humans. We take care of each other. It's both ways. There are things the man do to make sure that the woman is comfortable, and there are things the woman have to do just by nature to make sure that the man is comfortable too. We are built to live together as humans, man and woman. It's nature. It's mother nature. Okay, whatever you believe in, that's just how it is. Even in the animal kingdom, they know they have to live together. They have to somehow come together to make sure that they procreate and to make sure that their generations survive for many, many years to come. So I don't think it's all about how you look, lady, and your financial success. I think you should, if you've got say anger issues, character issues, I'll advise you to work more on that rather than screaming loud and saying you've got everything, but yet you don't have a man. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to the OB podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't and turn on that notification bell. Cheers.